Hello and welcome back to episode 33 of Basking in Bilbao. We're back today with the first round of the Champions League knockout stages. Just before we get into today's episode, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a like down below. If you haven't already, go back to Monday. We had a new series come out. It's Bluebirds Flying, obviously Cardiff City, just for something a little bit different as we begin the wind down towards FM23. It's probably going to be these two series until the end of this cycle. I don't know exactly how these series are going to end, but we'll have to wait and see. If you haven't noticed already, over on the right hand side of the screen, or just above my head, you can see we're top of the league. That's not necessarily through our magnificence, I'll be honest with you. So after the winter break, we came back, beat Barcelona 3-2. Fantastic. We then lost 1-0 to Atletico Madrid in the Super Cup, as I've mentioned before. Don't particularly care. We drew with Real Sporting and then edged past Linares in the Copa del Rey. 3-1 against Sevilla, 1-1 against Atletico Madrid. Pretty good result. 4-1 against Malaga. 2-1 against Osasuna. We came up against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey quarter-final this year, lost 2-1. Obviously, at the quarter-final stage, there's no second leg, so we weren't able to try and get back into that. 1-1 against Real Sociedad and 2-0 against Malaga. So, as you can see, we've been good, but we've not been amazing. However, Real Madrid have also been stepping up quite a bit, which means we're currently level on points for them, ahead because of, I believe it's when we played them away from home, we scored. We haven't played the home game yet. What I also noticed just before I started recording this is we are actually unbeaten in the league. I had no idea that was a thing. 8 draws. So we need to start turning some of those draws into wins if we want to win the title. But to be unbeaten after 24 games is insane. We have got Levante today, who are currently sat 19th, and then RB Leipzig in the first knockout round, first leg of the Champions League. Our lineup today, we've got Simon in goal, Reynal, Ure, Martes, Bautista, Williams, Muniain, Sansei and Alonso, and then Pena and Aguirre up front together. We do have a highlight straight from the kickoff here. So just while this plays out early on, obviously, with being top of the league, we've put ourselves in a good position so far, and we are looking at potentially a first title here at Athletic Bilbao. Aguirre plays a ball through to Pena. He gets it past the keeper. He scores 20 goals for Pena this season. He has really stepped up while Aguirre was out with his injury. And between the two of them now, we've got 2 phenomenal strikers. And it's very nice because a lot of the time, if one of them goes through a goal drought, the other one's getting a few goals. And vice versa. When they're both scoring, we're incredibly strong. Martes with a free kick from the edge of the box, goes for goal, only just sends it over the bar. Martes with a free kick from deep, sends it to the far post. Nico Williams was there, but puts it wide. Just while we've got this little break here as well, I am looking, because we're starting to come towards the downtime of FM22, I'll leave a link down below. I've got a second channel that I haven't done a lot with. I'm going to try and get some stuff uploaded on there. At the moment, it's basically just GTA 5. I've been doing a little bit of speedrunning on the Trevor percent, just for a bit of fun. I am going to look at including a few things over on there. Possibly some F1 stuff, potentially. I'm not sure about that. Oh my god, what a goal that would have been from Pena. That would have been insane if he'd scored that. But other than that, we're going to look at just throwing a little bit of variety up on that channel as and when I get chance, because as I say, FM22 starting to die down a bit with the season ending, and it gives me a chance to just try a few different games as well, see how recording them and editing them goes. So if you're into other games, go subscribe over. Leave a comment as well if there's anything in particular you'd like to see over there. Highlight straight from the kickoff for the second half now as well. Sansei receives the ball from Martez, goes over the top towards Aguirre, but doesn't manage to find him. Boateng plays a through ball towards Bardi, but easily covered off by Martez and Ure. And now we're able to play it out from the back again. At this stage of the game, I'm hoping just for us to find a second goal so that we can then... Oh dear, I say that as we lose possession. However, Alonso does really well to get the ball back there. Looking for us to get a second goal so that we can start to bring a couple of people off ready for the Champions League game. Penna's in behind. Penna gets the second goal. In both halves, he scored within a minute of the game. Well, within a minute of the kickoff. I don't know what you'd call it for the second half. Within a minute of the restart, we'll say. Penna with 2 goals incredibly early in both halves. Free kick on the edge of the area here. Martinez has stood over it. Goes for goal. He hits the post. The keeper was not getting to that. We're going to bring Herrera on for Munyain in midfield. Is there anyone who's particularly tired? Sansei can come off for Vanessa. Just over 10 minutes ago, we're going to make our final change with Martinez coming off for Vivian at centre-back. And we have got a highlight going on in the background here. Alberto Moreno throws the ball in, I should say. These guys have also got, I believe it's Kappa that they've got a right back. Obviously, our former player who left us a year ago now. Possibly two years. Arenal's on the ball quite far forward here for your right back. Nico Williams, with a good chance. Hits it straight at the keeper though. It was a tough angle to score from. And now we see a ball sent out to Fernando Alonso on the left-hand side. He's going to attack down the wing. Gets a cross in. Aguirre's in there but can't win the header. Mazia knocks it away to Alex Blanco. And he's forced backwards to Alberto Moreno. I'll be honest with you. Fernando Alonso, he has actually tried to leave to go to Newcastle. I've told him, well, they need to meet your release clause, which is like 80 million. And he's not very happy about it. But my hope is, similar to Nico Williams, if we just give him game time, he'll get over it. That's the hope. Lovely ball from Vanessa to find Aguirre. 3-0. Wraps it up. And a fairly straightforward win over Levante in this game. The ball here was absolutely fantastic. Gives us a bit of momentum as we head towards the game in the Champions League. And that is game over. 3-0. Fantastic result. 2 goals from Penna, 1 from Aguirre. Exactly what I said about them being a fantastic pairing up front together. And as we head into the Champions League game, that's a fantastic result to see us into it. Hopefully, we can go and play Leipzig with that momentum on our side and pick up a win in the first leg. And the lineup for the game against Leipzig, we just have Hugo coming in for Ure, who's picked up a little bit of a knock, so he's not fully fit. We're not going to risk him for this game. Oh, and also Inaki Williams is coming on the left wing for Fernando Alonso. Nearly forgot that. Just for a very quick little bit of context, of course, with the Champions League, it's the teams who finished second in their group play a team who topped their group. Munyain just hit the post just after the first minute. So Leipzig finished top of a group that also included Besiktas, Shakhtar, and who was the other one? Roma. So a not amazing group, I would say. So therefore, perhaps in a group where you had a Juventus instead of Roma, then Leipzig probably finished in second. But nevertheless, they've clearly done well in that group stage, and are a team that do need to be, we need to be careful of them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not writing them off, but perhaps just because they finished top of their group, it wasn't the best of groups, so it doesn't mean we're expecting to get blown away like if we drawn a PSG, for example. Arenal to Williams, plays the ball forward to Penna. He takes the ball wide and gets the ball back through the middle, finds Aguirre, who's round the keeper, and it's 1-0 just before the half-hour mark. We lead against Leipzig. just as I was saying that I might have, I was trying to say they may not be as good as we expect, although not underselling them, if that makes sense. Just as I'm saying that, Aguirre finds a bit of space, scores to make it 1-0. 10 minutes after the goal now, there's a free goal kick for Leipzig. Darwin heads it down to Olmo. Back to Darwin Núñez. He turns, plays the ball to Nkunku, who equalises for Leipzig. A very nice goal, and good bit of play from Darwin Núñez there to get the ball out to Nkunku for the finish. A little bit disappointing, that initial header there, and the fact that we never really got back into position. You kind of had Hugo and Martins both where Núñez won that initial header. At halftime, it's 1-1. We've had slightly better of the game so far, so hopefully, with that being the case, we can go out there, maybe grab a winner in this leg, and then it gives us an advantage going into the away leg. We have a highlight to start the second half. What I will say as well is the second leg, we are more likely to go for the 4-1-4-1, provided we're either drawing or leading. If we're losing, as we might be, here's Nkunku's 1-on-1 with Simon, who makes a good save, then we'll probably go with the 4-4-2. Goal kick here, Nubel sends it long. It's gone straight over the top to Olmo, who's in behind, and somehow Martins has got back to get a block on it. He was past the keeper. Nothing the keeper could do about it. We are going to make a change here. Nico Williams has picked up a knock, so Fernando Alonso is going to come on in his place and then swap wings with Inaki Williams. And I think we'll also bring Venesador on for Sansei, and then Munoz will be the playmaker. Venesador will go across the centre mid. Neuhaus is on the ball for Leipzig. Elvedi tries to find Darwin Núñez, however, Hugo does well to intercept that. And we play it back to Simon, who goes long. Aguirre nods it on to Penna. 1-on-1. It's 2-1. What a ball from Simon. The header from Aguirre put Penna in a position where all he had to do was beat the keeper. And he did that brilliantly. Look at the header here from Aguirre to knock it into the space. I don't know what this defender's doing, but he gives Penna all the space to put it past the keeper. 10 minutes to go. We are going to go into a little bit of preservation mode. Bring Ander Herrera on as the holding midfielder, with the intention just being, let's keep this 2-1 lead now, hopefully. And there we have it. We will have a 2-1 lead going into the second leg of this tie against Leipzig. Fantastic result for us there. Now we just need to try and convert it in the second leg. Fiorentina and Porto are one of the other ties. That would have been nice to have drawn Porto, I'll be honest. I probably would have preferred them to Leipzig. As we come out of that game, Nico Williams has picked up a pulled hamstring, so he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. And somebody was, it's only the Spain boss, that's fine. We can deal with that. We are going to be back for the games against Leipzig and Celta Vigo next, because obviously with the way that tie's gone, we need to come back for the second leg. Unfortunately, this year, no Copa del Rey final after winning the last two, and I think we've been in 3 in a row. But that run has come to an end. So now it's just Champions League and the league to focus on. As mentioned, we're still top of the league. Real Madrid did win their game the day after we won ours, so therefore they are right on our tail. And we need to keep the wins coming. We've got Alaves next, one of our rivals, so hopefully we can put a few past them. As we did earlier in the season, we beat them 4-0 on camera. So hopefully we can have a repeat of that and keep ourselves top of the league. If you think we can do that, please do leave a comment. Can we win the league this year? Subscribe if you're enjoying the content. As I say, go and check out Bluebirds Flying from earlier this week. Subscribe down there to my second channel, where we're going to have a bit more variety games coming out hopefully soon. I have planned to do it before and it didn't happen, but we'll see what happens. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Thank you very much for watching.